Theme song kicks ass. I always know when to flick my lighter at the right part. 4 games tonight. I'm watching the rest of the Edmonton game right now. Um, there's so many power plays right now. I can't even keep track of what's going on right now. I don't know if it's because I'm like ready to go to bed or there's just a lot of shit going on, or I'm like half watching it, half focused on going to the bathroom because I can't stop peeing. Edmonton, or I'm sorry, LA and Winnipeg cannot. Winnipeg fucked themselves tonight. They're done. They're pulling a Winnipeg 2023. They're done. Georgiev is playing better than. You know what? I can't even say that. Hellbuck. It wasn't Hellbuck's fault tonight. It was Winnipeg's fault. They have no intensity. I think there was a fight. I can't even fucking remember. No, yeah, there was a fight in that game. There was a fight in Edmonton. Vander Kane fought England. I don't know. I was gonna say Derek England, but he doesn't play anymore. And he was on Vegas. Vegas's first captain. That I don't even. Yeah. But Washington and Leon just scored 6-1. Washington, New York was. I'm happy I didn't watch that game. Why would I want to watch A, New York win, and B, beat that Washington team? Like that, like the fact that it was only like 3-1. Who does? Oh, they play Carolina or New York next. I'm gonna say or New York, but come on, like if Carolina doesn't sweep them, it's yeah. There's so many. There's gonna be so many sweeps, and that's kind of fine though, cause that means like the good teams are winning. If that's the case, like do we want Dallas squeaking by again? If they're gonna lose again, Dallas is a cup favorite for a lot of people, and if they beat Vegas, they're not gonna win. I don't think. Just based off of this series, not based off regular season, they're not gonna win. That's just me knowing Dallas. Like I don't know. I feel like 2020 taught me a lesson. I'm watching that team. They're like Toronto where they like to keep it close, but they end up winning. It's weird. Like I still remember that one series with Dallas and Colorado in the bubble. That was one of the craziest series I've ever seen in my life. Evander Kane just got ejected. I don't know what's going on. I see these guys going in the tunnels and shit. I'm like half fucking even paying attention. There's a hot chick behind the bench. I mean, she had big cans and was dressed slutty. I couldn't even. Yeah, she's hot for a fat chick. She's hot for a 5, 6, 5. She's hot for a 5. There was a hot chick. I didn't think again. Hot chick. She had cans and was my type of I'm not gonna say woman, but like I don't know how to describe it. She was like a hot for a 7, 6. She was on the TV. I took a screenshot of it because I have to build my collection for my Instagram page that I'm gonna be starting. There's another shit. Now that I'm on the subject of the hockey, even I wrote down. Let me see. There's a hot chick behind Rick Tocchet. thick chick behind Cam Talbot first period I wrote down. And then the only Winnipeg chick standing up cheering for Winnipeg had big tits. That's the big boob update of the day. So yeah, I just love big boobs. But I want to talk about the games. All the games are still going on. Quinn Hughes and the Canucks played a good game. Good defensive game. They played good for DeSmith. DeSmith played good for them. I'm trying to think if there's any penalties or bullshit. I think they got away with some shit in that game. But they got a power play goal, which was good. DeSmith was so close to getting a shutout, but I kept saying in my head he's not going to get a shutout. I'm just happy they won at that score. I'm happy that they could play a game that close. But I thought Pedersen looked a little better than the other game. Besser had a good game. That was the JT Miller show tonight. Like how Brad Marchand, if it was a Boston Vancouver final, like how everyone secretly wants, JT Miller versus Brad Marchand would be great. And then David Pastrnak versus Elias Pettersson would be great. That'd be good. That'd be a really good cup final, I think. I want a competitive cup final. Like, let's think of last year's. I'm trying to think of Vegas versus Florida. Everything leading up to that was way more exciting than that cup final, I think. Vegas versus Dallas was so, like, Dallas shit the fucking bed so hard. And Florida versus Carolina those games were close. I don't think Carolina. I think Carolina should have won at least one game. But I don't think Carolina was ready for them. Florida just fucked up shit last year. That was so fun to watch. But let me think of the cup final. The cup final before that was Colorado and Tampa, which I think was actually good. Because it was good to see Tampa lose and Colorado win. That kind of felt like Pittsburgh, Detroit, 2009. That's like the first cup final I ever watched, I think. Yeah. I was really into baseball before I was into hockey. I remember watching some World Series. I remember watching the Cardinals win. The Cardinals are my second favorite. The Cardinals and White Sox are my favorite baseball teams. I used to play on the Cardinals in Little League. Like, I was only exclusively on the Cardinals. I was like the Logan Couture of, except I sucked on the Cardinals. And then they were sick when I was growing up, and I hate the Cubs, so even though I want to go to a Cubs game when I go home, but it's just expensive. I can't afford that shit. I have to save my money because I can either go to a Carolina Hurricanes game once a year, which I went to one last year. I saw them play Florida in the conference final, game 1, the good game. I saw the best game of that series live, so it was a good year of playoff hockey, in my opinion. So one of the better games live. That's not in Chicago. I thought that was really cool. I've never seen a Blackhawks playoff game in person. Back when they were winning, I never went to a playoff game, but I saw the team play during those years. Of course. I wish I went to more Blackhawks games before I moved. But it's whatever. It's expensive to do that shit. What I was saying is I have one game in me a year plus one vacation, and that's it. And maybe one concert, or if instead of a concert, a stand-up show. Cause guess what? I was talking some shit before about seeing girly bands live, and if I want to see Avril Lavigne live, which like that's not gonna be that bad of a show, I don't think. Especially if you're into like pop punk, like I've been into lately. I feel like Avril Lavigne falls in that category. But like she's the best. Like she's like top tier. She's way better than a lot of people. Her songs she has a lot of good songs. Like she has a lot of hit songs. Like whether or not you think they're good or not, they are hit songs. They have the views. But they're good. And it's a good example of how what's it called? Being in a record label can work for somebody. And she's still going around doing her thing. She could take a break. All these people can take breaks if they wanted to. If they want to be, I don't know. It's different. It's a job, so I get it. You want to do it. I don't want to ever stop writing, but I'm stopping writing to do this insane podcast, insane sick radio show. I'm gonna live call the game. I don't know. I can't because I don't know the players. I'm not gonna try. I'm gonna embarrass myself. I can't see the players either. I don't know the fucking LA Kings roster off the top of my head. I know they're good players. I don't know every fucking player on their team. If I had my phone out and wanted to, I can look at the rosters with the numbers and actually do that, but let's be real here. It's a 6-1 game. There's a minute and a half left. There's 900 penalties being called. I'm like half paying attention to it. It's 6-1. Like, do I need to fucking? I'm exhausted. I've been at work all day. I'm hungry. You know, I'm getting ready for bed. This is. I'd way rather do this before when I get home from work. I don't know what it is, but I just get so much. I'm just like so angry. I just get so angry. I had to pause it because I made a fucking gay noise and I cut it out on the fly. I was so angry after work today because I forgot. First of all, now that I remember, we had a good sale at work today, so I was super hungry because I didn't really have any food in my house. I didn't eat last night. I did eat, but like I was hungry before I went to bed. I didn't have like that big late night snack. Like I had dinner and all that, but it was earlier. And I didn't. We had a good morning where I work, so I was like, I'm gonna go get Bojangles, and so I got Bojangles for me and my guys. And when I got back, I was pouring. First of all, I didn't get sausage gravy. I got the brown gravy, which whatever the fuck type of gravy that is from. I think it's from chicken. I don't know. I put it on the steak biscuit for the first time with that gravy. And as I'm cutting it up to get my first bite, I knock it halfway off the counter and it flings off onto the floor, but before it hits the floor, it hits my pants. So I have gravy all over my fucking pants to start the day off. But we had a good day. We had a good start to the day work-wise. So I can't work with shitty clothes. It doesn't look good. So change my clothes, and this is why this is important to the simple story of my day. I changed my pants, grab a little snack from home to bring to work, because since I dropped my fucking biscuit on the ground like a Lomax, Because they don't give you knives, they give you sporks. So you gotta like saw it off like a cartel member with a dull knife. And the Oilers win. No shit, they're upset. They got 41 shots to 28 shots. The Canucks had 12 shots and won. I don't know how many shots Washington had, but they look like they're playing on a power play. The whole time I watch them. John Carlson scored somehow and got them going, but anyway, I took my pants off and went and got my snack and then put my other pants on and then walked out. I had my keys and my phone, but I forgot my wallet. So I didn't have my wallet, which was like, whatever. I'm going to go home after work anyway. But then I remembered I wanted some stuff from the store, so I was like, okay, I'll go to the store after work. So I go to Food Lion, and I pull in there, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot my fucking wallet. So I go back to my house, and if you're wondering, like, oh, he lives by a Food Lion, I live around about 3 Food Lions. Food Lions are way different than Jewel. They're everywhere. Jewels are like a little more spread out. And there's not like 3 Food Lions in my or 3 Jewels in my neighborhood back home. There's like 3 Food Lions near me here. I pull on the fucking Food Lion and I'm like, God fucking damn it, I forgot my fucking wallet at home. So drive home, and when I drive home, I think I put something. I don't even remember what the fuck I did when I got home. And all I did was I went in my house, did something, and then walked out into my car and drove back to Food Lion without my wallet, pulled in, and realized I forgot my wallet and went, motherfucker. So I drove back home steaming, grabbed my wallet, and then went and got my shit. But by the time I got home, I was so pissed off. I was screaming. And the game wasn't coming on the website that I use. I like the website that I use because it's not fucking bullshit. I had to use a different website, and every time I click on it, I have to close an ad out. This one, it's boom. Click on one thing, money. You're watching the game for free. The website I use that is good is called, hold on. Let me, give me 1 second. It is, well, hold on. I think it was, like Cracked Streams or something. I think that's what it was. But it was awful. It was awful. But yeah, I was so pissed off, and I feel like angry when I get home, and then I'll record this, and I feel like those are worse than after I watch the games. Yeah, it's like too late to be doing this shit too. It's another thing. It's been by the time the games are over, I'm like so exhausted. By the time the games start, I'm exhausted. Cause I gotta make dinner and watch something at the same time, and yeah, it's fucking it's a full yeah, it's a full-time thing almost. It feels like watching. I can't even imagine like what Shannon does, where he watches every game. That's gotta be like fucking crazy. I could never do that. I could try and watch all the games of the teams I like, but not every fucking team. Like I don't want to watch a Dallas game on a fucking Wednesday night. Dallas, I don't want to watch Dallas versus Winnipeg Wednesday night. I'm sorry. What I would rather do is watch a movie where it's Lily Allen's husband as Marcus Foligno, the guy from Stranger Things, and he's also on like commercials for hockey. I want him to be in the Minnesota Wild movie. And I want Miles Teller to play Kirill Kaprizov. And fuck. Jack Black is Patrick Maroon when he was on. It's a movie about the year when Pat Maroon was on the team. What? Oh, Ralph Fiennes as Marc-Andre Fleury. I think that could work. Oh yeah, I came up with the Germa movie where Willem Dafoe would play Germa, and Adam Sandler would play Star underscore, and then Gilbert Godfrey, AI, will be the voice of Otto. And I don't even remember the rest of the Germa characters, the Germa lore characters. Star and Germa and Star. I love those videos. It's hard for me to watch his streams because I just don't watch streams like that. Like if I do watch them once in a while, but I don't watch them like keeping up currently with it. I don't watch any streamers. I don't watch streams. Once in a while I will. I'll listen to streams. I'll listen to Lyle's stream. That one's good. I don't understand why Edmonton had the 2-man advantage after the Evander Kane fight. I'm gonna throw that one out there. I don't even think they explained it. Whatever I was watching, whatever feed. I don't think anyone explained anything. I didn't see nothing. I didn't see no explanation. Yeah, these games were blowouts. So by the time like I watched the good parts, and then I kind of like I was watching it, but like I'm so fucking tired, and my mind's in like I'm thinking about the books too at the same time while I'm watching hockey. And it's like it's just like 9 million things going on in my head at once. So I just forget. I forgot my fucking wallet. Cause I'm worrying about fucking this horse shit. So my fucking wallet. I need that. Yeah. It was good though, the hockey. Like even though they're blowouts, the teams, like I said yesterday, the teams I wanted to win won. So that is good. I don't know if I would rather see Vegas win over I don't know which, like, cause like Dallas could win the Stanley Cup and then be like, who gives a fuck? Like, good for them because they haven't won it for a while, and good for Pavelski for getting a cup. But like, I don't know. I don't want to see like no one like Vegas is. It's probably gonna be a rematch. That's what I've been thinking. Vegas versus Florida. I would not be surprised if it was 2008 and 2009 again. I don't even know if that's ever happened like ever before like that. Both two teams meet 2 years in a row. I don't know. Let me Google it. I don't feel like Googling it because I'm going to have to ask it a question. I don't feel like doing that. I feel like thinking of the I don't want there. That's I don't want there to be dead air. I'm not used to writing while talking. That's like too fucking. That's like playing drums and singing. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can barely play the drums. I'm not that good. Yeah, I should have started posting shitty YouTube videos like this a long time ago, because then I would have already done it, but I'm doing it at 24. Too late, in my opinion. Not too late, but I should have been doing this shit a long time ago if I wanted to be a professional at it. Kind of fucked myself all every which way: ass, mouth, dick hole, nose, nostrils, ear holes, pores. Getting fucked every which way. Yeah, I'm recording with the internet open. I'm not just staring at the airwaves now. I'm evolving every show I do. That's what I do with my live music. I kind of try and add something each time into it. Which is fun. I like it. But I don't really do live music right now because I need to get a monitor. I've probably already explained this, but I need to get a monitor so I can hear myself play songs. I could use my Spider 4, but no, I probably could do that. So then, yeah, I have no reason not to. I hate dealing with music scenes and artsy fartsy shit like that, 'cause it sucks. I wanna run a business, not play celebrity. And do like, I got a good product, I feel like, so I have to make it good in order to get people to buy into it, to want to work for it. Because if I'm not doing that, then no one else is gonna want to do that. Like, it's gonna take a lot of manpower to do exactly what I want to do. I don't think anyone even knows what that is, because I've never even explained it to anyone. And I don't want to, because I just want to do it. I don't want to talk, or if I do talk about it, it's from me writing it, so you'll see it in book form. The German Star movie is called TF2, the movie. I would love them to make stupid movies like that of very minimal shit I like. And then people watch them and they don't understand them. Like a movie, like I love, people are gonna hate this opinion. I've never watched Dragon Ball Z, the show, but I've watched Dragon Ball Z abridged like a million times. So I know exactly what happens in the show. Like I know like the plot points and stuff. Like I know what's gonna happen if I watch the real show. They gotta be the same, I think, right? Frieza destroys the world. He wants to destroy the world. It's like fucking Tom and Jerry, but with fucking Japanese people screaming. No, I want to watch Smiling Friends, but I don't have cable, and I try seeing Phil's on Max, and it's not on. I don't know what they fucking coddle and love Rick and Morty. Like they give it like it's on HBO. Like they do this for like every other show but that show. Like they just premiere it right away on Max. I feel like I feel like they need to like premiere. Like I want to watch that so badly. I don't want to steal it, but I'm gonna have to steal it if I want to watch it. Because I keep getting spoilers, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like I've been watching that shit since 2012. Those cartoons. Coney 2012 was the first cartoon I saw from those people. They're a part of the crew. Coney 2012, Tupac hologram, and then I saw the rest of them. I miss those days. I miss those days. Small channel, or I don't know. That shit was so, like, I could have, like, gotten onto that shit at a young age, and I never did. I wish I did that, but I could have been doing this. I could have been doing this stupid shit when I was a kid and gotten done with it and onto something else and, like, learn how to use the shit and, like, have experience, but I don't have any experience right now. I'm too busy watching hockey to do anything productive, so I have to resort to this to try and get some content because I could write, but I really need to start putting stuff out. That's something new I've done this year. I've never done before. So yeah, I need to learn how to work this shit so I can, like, have other people on, like, through the internet, not, like, in person, and make it work. Cause I have no idea how to set any of this shit up. I'm lucky that I know how to work GarageBand. Just plug the mic in and pick microphone and press record. Turn the metronome off and make the volume bearable. That's all you need to do. Why the fuck do you... I don't understand people that, like, put a bunch of fucking effort in the podcast. If you're, like, if you're somebody like Steve-O, like, yeah, you could put a lot of money in a podcast and, like, make it a thing. But, like, if you're just, like, nobody, you're, like, what is the point of sinking all this money into shit to make it good when it's not good? Like, it will get better if you are good, because you're gonna have to evolve it. You're not gonna be good off the bat necessarily. That's what I think. That's why I want to write a shitty book before I try and write something I'm actually trying. Well, I shouldn't say actually trying, but, like, one that's more personal to me. That's what I mean. I just like to speak in... I, like, did a weird moan, I feel like. I went, like, before I spoke, but I like to speak... what I was saying is I like to speak in a Zoomer chat. Zoomer talk. Because I'm a Zoomer. I don't even know what age bracket thingy I am. I think my age group thinks that shit is gay. I don't know. I've never even talked about, like, millennial's easy, because, like, millennial, that everyone no one gets to use that word except to call somebody a fucking asshole. Luke Evangelista, that name's horrible. I might as well change it to turd cocksucker. That's gonna be bad luck. I don't really believe in superstitions anymore. I don't know. I think that shit's kind of bullshit. For hockey, like, it's like what Shannon says. Like, yeah, what are the odds that the team specifically knows that I'm not doing my rituals, or some shit like that? And it's true, because it's all about them. It has nothing to do with me. I have nothing to do with the Stanley Cup Finals at all, and that's unfortunate, because I wish I did. It's that thing. It's like, I wish I watched more hockey. I wish I was I wish I played more. I wish I was more involved in the community. I wish I was part of the NHL. I wish I was part of, like, the NHL office. You know what I mean? You can get into the hockey world other ways than being a player. But you're definitely, like, the best if you're a player. Like, how are you not? You know firsthand experience about the game. I might do the podcast during the games, like while I watch them. No, because then I'm not gonna pay attention to the games. I don't know why I try and pay attention to them so much if I barely talk about them. Because I can't even fucking remember shit about them. There's too much to remember. And I could take notes, but like I took more notes today than yesterday, just to try it out. Cause I was like, and I want to keep writing. I don't want to just keep being a dullard, moping on a log all day after work. But I'm reading this shit. It's not funny to me right now anymore. It was funny, like. I don't even want to talk about that. I would have talked about it when I was feeling that. I will say. Oh, at the end of the last episode, I said mustard, and I was reading notes off of my phone, and it said mustard. It said mustard land, and as soon as I said mustard land, the audio like just glitched out and stopped recording. So and then I like edited it backwards to make sure it's just said mustard instead of it like cut out really weird. So I cut that out. I forgot I was gonna do like a joke intro and be like, on the last time of the Adam Adamant Tomcast, but I forgot to do that. Cause like I'm not fucking worried about that. I'm not worried about this. Like I said, this is free content that I feel obligated to do because I'm not doing something else I should be doing. And this is something new I've never done before, and I'm trying it out. And I know I'm better than some other people out there. Like this one, I forgot about this guy. I don't know if I should I'll name drop him because he sucks. His name's Multimedia J. And he was a streamer. Let me pull him up right now. I'm not gonna play anything, but I'm gonna see if I can find something. It's just to see if he's around still. And I would watch him. I like found him just like he had like 3,000 subscribers. Yeah, he gets like 6 views on his streams and stuff. And like he'll just be talking about some shit. And I have no idea what he's talking about. And it's just he's babbling like a fucking old man. And I have no idea what like any of his shit's about. Like it's about like rearranging his room or something. Like he's always buying shit and talking about just like really monotonous shit like that no one is gonna like connect with. And I was like, I would like try and type shit, and I would just like make jokes and stuff. I'd be like, "Who, me?" And he wasn't vibe checking at all. He's like a GameStop employee type. And like he would like read what I would say and be like, "Hey, keep the conversation of what we're talking about." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I like not like now like I can talk about him and people can know about him because he fucking sucks. Like, I'm sorry, but like like that's a prime example. He has all this equipment and talks about all this equipment. He's like fucking guitar people where they talk about all this equipment they have, and then you hear him play and they play fucking mid as hell. And it's like, do you need all that equipment? Or could you get your point across by the cheapest quality fucking equipment possible? Like I'm literally like seeing him now, like I'm getting a rage in my heart to to play NHL, just instead of even getting the game capture, like just play the game and record it with my phone. This guy has 1,008 videos, and he has 3,008.85 subscribers, and he averages about, I'll say about like, he's got some videos with a couple hundred views. He's got one video with like I think he has like one video with a lot of views, like maybe even like over 1 million. But yeah, I would watch this fucking clown, and he's firing me up to go just record NHL off my fucking. I have a big enough screen to record it, and you could probably see it, or you probably won't even be able to see the puck, but I could do it. Or I can hook up a monitor to my Xbox. Oh yeah, I could do that. Set it right there. Fuck. And then just set the phone up somewhere and play that. And I guarantee you it would be more entertaining than whatever the fuck this guy talks about. I don't know. I sound like Elliot Rodger. I guarantee you it will be more entertaining than what I do. Mwahaha. That's what Elliot Rodger did when he drove away. He went mwahaha. And then did Elliot Rodger kill himself? Elliot Rodger, did he kill himself? Doesn't tell me right away, so I gotta click in Wikipedia. Or did he get in a shootout or some shit? Because he died. What the fuck? Didn't he die? Yeah, he died. Why isn't it telling? I don't want to know about the killings. I want to know about the guy. I don't want to know the location. I want to know how he did it. Cause of death. Why isn't that just like there? There's the Elliot Rodger Wikipedia. See, I'm a retard. That's why I am not getting paid Elias Pettersson money. I couldn't think of a funny one. John Scott money. Where the fuck is the fucking death? He continued to drive around Iowa Vista, shooting at people and hitting others with his car. Roger engaged in a shootout with the he did engage in a shootout. He was injured in the hip. He fucking shot at the police. That's fucking crazy. He got away, and then he crashed his car into a parked vehicle. Yeah, he did kill himself. Yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. I wish Harvey Weinstein would kill himself. That'd be funny. I'm gonna do it. Don't make me. Didn't you walk into court with like a cane, or like the fucking old guy from Up with the tennis balls and the walker? Didn't he do that? Wasn't Rosie O'Donnell his lawyer? Your Honor. I can't do it. That didn't sound like her. Your Honor. I can't do her voice. Your Honor. I can't do it. That's something I have to get used to too, is doing impressions by myself. Cause I do them a lot, but I can sound like a goofball dick. Try hard when I try and do them. Anyone can when they try and do impressions if they're not good at I can hit them like. I feel like I hit impressions like 4 out of 10 times. That sounded like Lois, not Rosie O'Donnell. Peter, I'm Rosie O'Donnell. I'm not gonna do Family Guy improv. I'm not a goated at it like Oni plays. See, Cumtown and Oni plays do Simpsons improv, but Oni plays does Family Guy improv, and Cumtown doesn't. So those are the two things to listen to: is Oni plays or Cumtown. That's what I listen to. Type in the comments what you listen to. Is it A, Chris D'Elia's podcast, B, David Schwimmer's podcast, or C, Sounds by the Ocean featuring former libtard. No, that's not funny. I was gonna make a Muslim joke, but that wasn't funny. No, that I just bombed, so that wasn't funny. I couldn't think of something funny to say. Who cares? I just know one thing is that when I get done with this, I'm gonna make. So it's really late for me to eat food, but I might make food and watch Multimedia J. Just kidding, I would never do that. I would rather watch Girls Have Mustaches than have to watch Multimedia J. And girls with mustaches, like not like a little lip on the hair that's black. I'm talking about like a mustache like mine. Like just fucking. If a girl had my facial hair, I think I would punch her in the face. I think girls with facial hair just is one of the grossest things. I'm sorry. Can I not have that opinion? But girls can be like, oh, 6 foot or taller. Fucking retards. Swear to God, like there's a reason why people don't respect certain people. I'm not gonna say anything else on that, but you know, if you treat people poorly, other people are gonna get treated poorly. That's all. Right? Is that not true, or is that false? Like if you say a bunch of shit about a bunch of shit, you're instigating bullshit. You're not helping anything. You're nothing. You're no talent. You're nothing. No talent. You're nothing. You're horned lip. There's a impression I could do. I don't even know if I did it right. I honestly don't. I don't know what my fucking voice sounds like when I'm trying to do trumpet guy. I've never heard it in the third person. I don't want to be someone who listens to my podcast. That's what a HOMO is. Oh, wait. HOMO. You see, I'm retarded. I can't spell. I write books and I don't read. That's the type of person I am. People ask me that all the time. They're like, you write books but you don't read? And that I have one simple answer for that. It's because I'm too busy writing. How am I going to read when I'm writing? Is that possible? I'm busy writing. That's why I don't do a lot of shit in my life, because I'm busy writing. I neglect a lot of things that I probably shouldn't. But I make sure that important things are taken care of so that I can neglect little shit. But like for instance, my silverware is just sitting in my sink, not clean, for like a couple days. Not a week, but a couple days, getting near there. Because I've been lazy, and as soon as I get home, I'm hungry, and I've been trying to make stuff where I don't need like a lot of silverware, and quick shit pre-made already. So I fucking I forgot. I was saying how I don't do shit. Yeah, I neglect. Yeah, my silverware just sitting in my sink because. Oh yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. Because by the time I get home, the games start. Or for today, for instance, I was out until the game started because I forgot my fucking wallet so many times. So that's my fault. But I'm just fucking exhausted by the time the games start. I'm like, and I eat. I'm like exhausted, so I just want to sit down. And I sit, and then I watch these games so I could talk about them here. But I'm gonna watch them anyway, even if I don't talk about them here. That's what I do every year. And I'm doing this I don't know if I'm gonna do this podcast as much as I do after. I'm definitely not doing it every day like I'm doing that. Fuck this. I'll do this like once a year. But I might do it like every month or every week, the podcast. I don't know. I don't know. No one's even watching it, so it doesn't even matter. But I could keep doing. I could be like Multimedia J and like just keep stocking up. Fucking I'm literally staring at this fucking icon. I could be like him and just keep posting and no one watch my videos. But is this punching down or punching up? I should be punching up, right? I shouldn't be taking down a fellow no viewed streamer. He gets more comments than me, so. For instance, he has me watching his fucking videos. That's the thing. He's on at like 4 a.m. in the fucking morning. He's on from like 3 to like 6 or some weird shit. He's like a weird night owl. Of course he is. I don't know what he does for work or anything, but he's got like all this shit. I wonder how the music store guy who knows him feels. But yeah, I'm just a shit talker. Like, what? That's what people want to hear is a bunch of shit talk. Like, look at all these fucking comedians that make hand over fist money. They just talk shit all the time. People don't want shit talkers in real life, but people want to listen to people shit talk online all the time and engage in it. 'Cause it's online. Nothing's real. People think it's real, but it's not. You know what is real? Israel. If I spoke more clearly, that would probably be funnier. If I spoke more clearly. If I wasn't a queer, that would be funny. Knock knock. Who's there? Me. Me who? You who? That was so stupid. That was really dumb. Good thing the time is ticking down, but it's not time. It's not time yet. This went by pretty quick. I think if I'm thinking the right time, we're getting there quick. And then we'll have the outro song. That's my favorite part of the podcast is the beginning and the end. But I don't listen. I need to post those songs. I came up with the first song and then brought it to a producer and he laid it out and added the new sounds and made it and mixed it. That was from Nash Studios, and the outro song was from Resting Place. So I probably should have talked to. I want to see, like, I did the right thing there where I credit people, but I'm afraid to credit people because I don't know if they want to be a part of what I'm doing. So, I never like ask them, and I always just release shit. But if I ever release anything that you've done and I didn't credit you, just let me know and I will credit you, because the reason why I don't credit people is because of that reason, because I don't know if people want to get credited. And I have another song that somebody else made me. One of my friends helped me make. And I'm gonna see if we can get that done at some point. But here's the thing about that is I need money and I don't have money. That's the thing. I spent a lot of money when this year started. And I've been trying really, really hard, really hard, not to spend money. I say that as I inhale money. That's what it is to me. Money. All this weed is money. Shout out. Oh, I can go through some songs that are good right now. Shout out to Thunder Bay Hudson Mohawk. I remember that I used to listen to that song when I was a kid, and it was on an NBA game. And it reminds it's a song I always think like certain songs should be in Grand Theft Auto 4. Like if you can mod a soundtrack in Grand Theft Auto 4, that'd be sweet. Avril, anything from Avril Lavigne, Under My Skin, is really getting into my skin lately. That's probably the gayest thing I've said all day. Besides that, I was looking at tickets for Avril Lavigne earlier. That's probably more gay. Even me saying like I got my holes plugged up is less gay than recommending Avril Lavigne on a hockey podcast. Is this a hockey? I don't consider this a hockey podcast because once the playoffs are over and I do this, it's not going to be as hockey focused. That's the thing with hockey. It's like I'll just get like I'll go through like a month where I'm just like all I want to do is watch and play hockey, and then I'll have times like this where I'm just like I'm so fucking tired. Like I'm not into anything right now. I'm into Married with Children when I go to sleep at night. That's what I'm into. I'm also into blueberry bagels. Those are my favorite. The little ones from Food Lion are so good. They're pretty cheap. I was into Sonic for Hire. I still am. It's in some ways, but I haven't watched it in a while. That might be the most autistic thing I've said all day. But a good animator to look up on YouTube is Cyber8. Totally safe for work, not controversial at all, not scary at all either, and the subject matter is like really uplifting. I can't even look at it. It's so scary. It is scary. It is not uplifting. It's not appropriate for work. It's like Happy Tree Friends, but like actually fucked up. And crazy animation. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like Xavier Renegade Angel. Oh, I'm getting spooked out thinking about Cyber 8. I don't even know why I brought it up. I'm not even gonna bring up what scares me the most, because if that's the case, people will torture me if they ever listen to this. Find out what scares me. You know what does scare me? Is women with big tits and like hot, nice pussies and a nice smile and a big round ass and nice shaped ears and good taste in clothes and jewelry. I like a girl that can dress up nice. If a girl dresses like shit, like what the fuck? You have one job, you're a girl. You have several jobs, but that's a vital one. Just like how there's vital jobs for me. Like my main job is to just have a huge cock. And my second job is to like be a good person and all that. But my main job is to like make sure my like dick game is really good. I don't want it to be too good though, like not all the time. Like I gotta really pull it out when I need it. Like Mark Burley. When he pulls out his good pitches. That's one of my favorite pitchers, Mark Burley. Guy's a man. Even though the White Sox suck, and are dog shit right now, I will never, ever, ever be a Cubs fan. Even when they won, I was like, I watched it and I was like, I went to the busy street by my house where everyone celebrates, and I was happy. Like it was cool, and I guess I'm glad they won because if they didn't win, Cleveland was gonna win. It's like I hate the Cubs, but like, do I want the Cubs? Do I want my city to lose to Cleveland? And the answer is no. Do I want my city to lose to Indianapolis? No, and they did. My team didn't lose to Boston, Tampa, or Philly, and I'm really proud of that. Or Houston. Fuck Houston also. Fuck you, Astros. We won. The White Sox beat the Astros. Haha. Haha. BGO. BGO. It's fucking 2:09 and I'm screaming BGO in my apartment. Fuck.